Right, yeah, I'm now... This is really funny. I moved back to my computer. Hang about, I have to put my phone in the stand. So I can actually... Yes. Oh, now I'm hearing myself. Hang about. I have to switch that off. Righty. I switch it off. I move to my computer, and then I see all these messages from people like, "Yeah, we can see you, and we're here." I've got nothing on my phone. It's like, I don't know. So in that sense, then I'm gonna move to my computer. Then at least on there, I can see what you are typing and what you are saying, because I haven't a clue how I'm supposed to do that on my phone. So I'm back. I hope you're back as well then. And I have to move. It's going to be a bit darker, I'm afraid. Let's see how that is going to work out. It's just authentic me. Don't look at the mess behind me. Now everyone's looking, of course. Righty. So then I'm just going to see, and if there's people watching again... 3 people according to my computer. Well, I'm going to do the reading after all. I like that. I hope people are going to be back. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time. And adjust my camera as well. So everyone who is watching now so far... Thank you. And I'm going to get some stones for the sets so we can do the reading. Start that in a minute. Going to get myself from my bag with the rune stones, get a crystal out of it. I want that one for the first. And the second. And that one for the third. I also hope you can hear me. According to my computer, there's now 3 people watching. I hope there's going to be more. Just now I had over 30. Like, I disappointed all these people. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. A rune for the numbers 4. Let's see there. That one. Alright. Oh. Now I'm hearing myself. That one I don't need. So I'm still going. I'm still live, but I'm not seeing a lot of people just yet. So I hope you have a little bit of patience. I'm just gonna wait and see if there's gonna be if a few more people are gonna turn up before I actually start doing the reading. I did at least get the crystals with the set, so we're making progress. We're making progress. See if I can. If maybe there are more. There's of course going to be a latency, I assume, in what's going on, and I think a bit of a few minutes or something. You're back? Yes, there is the chat. Yeah, I'm back. Indeed, I'm back. Hi, glad that you're watching, that you're here. No, I'm not talking to myself, thank you. Okay. Thank you. I love you guys being here too, yeah? Thank you for that. Righty. Well, I hope you have a little bit of patience, so... Because, well, like I said just now, there was over 30 people. So if we start a reading now, and then, well, they come in, and then we're in the middle of doing a first set. That's not going to be nice, is it? So where are you all from? India? India? Everyone from India? Or Because India, I am in Europe, right? So that is GMT +2. For me, it's now 5 p.m. So it's basically almost dinner time for me. But where you are, if you are in India, it's some 6 hours later, I suppose, 5 or 6 hours later. So you're already then. What time would it be for you? 5 hours later. I'm so bad when it comes to that stuff. Well, late in the evening. Yeah. 6 people. Yeah, so there's more people. Yorkshire? In England? So you are in Yorkshire, England? Or is that also a Yorkshire maybe in the States? I don't know, because often, there's all these places are in the States as well. So, 9 p.m. Yeah, right. So then it's dark where you are. Yeah, in England. Yeah, I like English people. South Yorkshire, right. I've been to Yorkshire quite some time ago. I think, must be 15 years ago now or something, in Leeds. Close to Leeds. I had a friend there. I have a friend there. He lives there, and I think it's 16 years ago, close to 16 years ago. I went over there with my kids, with my car, on my own. It was shortly after I got divorced at the time. And my friend invited me to come to stay with him and his wife, with the kids. So I went over there with my own car and my kids. I think I was 38, 36 or something at the time. And so I went there. I really loved it. I like England. I love England. And then, I'd done all the driving around over there myself. And gosh, it was horrible driving on the wrong side of the road, I don't think I dare do that anymore now. So if now I'd go over to England, I don't know. I haven't a clue. I don't think I'd drive myself there anymore. It's totally freaked me out. Yeah. I want to go to the Netherlands one day. Yeah. Well, our country is not too bad. It's really very flat, but we have beautiful places, especially in the area that I'm living. I'm living in the southwest of the Netherlands. So yeah, a lot of peninsulas and islands in this province where I'm living. And we have a lot of nature here still, and a lot of water, of course, right? But also a lot of nature, like kestrels and buzzards and deer, and it's really quite pretty here. It's really quite beautiful. It's quite remote, which I do not like always, There's drawbacks to that, but it is really quite beautiful, yeah. Oh, right. To Yorkshire for a year. Yeah. A cookie city. So then you've been to Amsterdam, I suppose. Yeah, as a kid, someone was at the airport and stayed a night when they were younger. It looked like a cookie city. Yeah, wonderful. What I was talking about, no, it doesn't matter. I was actually just waiting because I have a reading ready to do. I'm sorry about that, with 4 sets of cards, but since we was just with 4 people or something just now, I decided to just give it a bit of time before I start the reading, because if people just drop in, and I'm in the middle of already the 2nd or 3rd set, it's not going to be fun, is it? So I thought, well, best wait till there's a bit more people, and then I'm going to do a reading, which is going to be for singles on love for the coming months. So what you can do, or expect to happen or whatever, for the coming months. So, yeah. Yeah, Freya Rose. Yes, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I hope you. Oh, sorry, I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, it is indeed cool to talk real time. Yeah, I tried about a month ago or 2 months ago, and it didn't work out, and I didn't understand why. Maybe it was my old phone, I haven't a clue, and now I worked it out. I thought I just have to just figure it out, you know, I just want to go live. I'm going live more often these days, also on my Facebook pages and on my Instagram. No, not on Instagram. No, not on Instagram. On IGTV, you have to record it first. You cannot go live. But it is different for me as well. You know, it's real time. It's like normally I sometimes press the pause button to get a drink or whatever, and now I can't. I just have to just go on. Yeah, but it is nice. I like it too. Yeah, it is. It is indeed really cool. Yeah. So what shall we do, guys? Am I going to start the reading? I mean, otherwise we're just going to babble here for Lord knows how long, right? So I think I'm just going to start the reading, and if people just come in later, then they best get it in the recap. Let's get going with it. Let's get going. Hope you're ready. I'm going to show you runes, crystals that I just got out of the pouch. So you can choose. There's 4 sets. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot deck, and funny enough, for the 4th set I used the Green Witch Tarot deck. I don't know why, I just felt like doing that. So, haven't a clue. It's apparently it was necessary. I don't know. I just follow my intuition as much as possible. So the statue of the Chinese goddess in my garden. You mean the one in my garden, Kuan Yin, I suppose. That is really lovely. Yeah, it's. I bought that from England online. It came from England. I'm really happy with it myself as well. It's thank you. Anyhow, the first for the numbers 1. If you want number 1, then is this. No, I'm not going to show you the runes because I just want you to choose the crystal. Yeah, Freya Rose. This is indeed a love reading. So basically, I focused on single people. For what you can expect for the next month, the coming months to happen, or what you should do, or whatever. So it is a love reading indeed. Yeah. Righty, numbers 1. We have this crystal. I am not certain what it is. Could be Andes opal, but I'm just not certain. But this is number 1, the light blue. For the numbers 2, if you want that, this I'm not certain if you can see. Tiger's eye. Now you can see. That's a tiger's eye. That's number 2, if you feel drawn to that. Numbers 3, I think this is rhodonite. Rhodonite. It's yeah, I don't know how would you call that? Pinkish, reddish crystal. That's number 3. So if you feel drawn to that, then you're number 3. And for the last one is tourmalinated quartz. It's just so awkward. It's I have to look over there, and I want to look in the middle of in the middle of the screen, but then to you I'm looking that way. It's anyhow. This is number 4. It's tourmalinated quartz. So that is quartz with black tourmaline in it, needles. So that's number 4. So try to show them to you again. 1, tiger's eye 2. Red is that reddish pinkish is 3, rhodonite, and tourmalinated quartz is 4. So do a live YouTube while painting. It's going to be a very, very, very long video. Anyhow, numbers 1. People who went for number 1. I'm just gonna do the following order, so I'm gonna try and go through it a bit fast. So if you chose number 4, Well, you could get a cup of coffee in the meantime, of course, but I'm gonna try do it fast so you do not have to wait 3/4 of an hour. Number 4, what you have, I'll show you the cards one by one, I guess is easiest. The Fox, the Knight of Bows, which is arrows, Fox card, and Respect, the Respect card. And then we have the Two of Cups, Attraction, Two of Vessels, Attraction, beautiful card to have come up, and Healing. And what I get from this is that the Fox is about leaving something behind, and that can be literally, can be figuratively. Changing your way, for instance, your way of behaving, acting, or places that you go to, people you hang out with, is also a move, a change in that sense. And because of that Respect card that follows up, I do feel that the Fox in this reading has to do with that you put up with things. You used to put up with things that were not healthy for you, not good for you, weren't really the way you wanted them to be, and that you should now move to that self-respect, move away from that, start changing that. So that's what you move away from, move towards more self-respect, self-love. Maybe it can be that also means that you move to hanging out with different people. So moving from one social circle to the next, so to speak, right? Different people that do resonate with you, but moving it to more, especially that respect, self-respect, self-love, not putting up with things anymore that aren't good for you. And hi, Gypsy Goddess, we're doing a love reading. We're in the first set. Yeah, if you want, you can watch the choosing in later on in the recap. And if you do this, treat yourself with more respect, get more self-respect, move away from things that don't serve you, and don't settle for anything anymore, then you will become more attractive. You will have more self-love. This is also self-love, the Two of Cups, about self-love. You will get more self-love. You will feel better. Because of that, you will also be more attractive to other people. And it will also bring... hi, Gypsy Goddess. It would also bring you healing. And that is a process that will likely continue longer than just the 1 month, because this reading is for the coming months. But it is a start, and as soon as that begins, the healing begins, and you begin to step towards your heart more, towards self-love and self-respect, and not putting up with things anymore, then it will start to increase and get stronger and stronger. And that's what you have to, should work on. Might be something that comes up the coming month, that you have to work on these things. So this is, I hope you understand that this is twofold. This is about more self-love, that you will feel more self-love and feel better that way as well. But it is also that you will become more attractive. And it could be that you meet someone. Maybe you go on a date. Maybe you have a nice date. That can be as well with this card in it, right? So I hope if you chose one that resonates with you. I'd like to hear that as well. I'm not certain if there was anyone here that actually chose number 1, of course, since no one's reacting. I suppose not. And I have one message from the Romance Angels for you, and that is trust. That comes with the numbers 1 as well. This situation is calling for you to trust, and I do feel that has to do with the with that not settling for things anymore, and also believe in yourself that you can do this, that you are worthy, and that you are worthy of self-love, and that you just trust in that. And also trust that if someone new is gonna appear, maybe you had one or more bad experiences where you had to settle for less. I really feel that this card in this reading is saying that you settled for less. And just trust that not everyone, if that was in a relationship, that not every man or woman, every partner is going to be that way. Trust. Just trust. So that's also a good message, a very positive message, I feel. So if you choose number 1, that is your reading. Oh, you picked 1. Right, and it resonates with you, Shannon. And Gypsy Goddess, I broke my rules and boundaries. Yeah. So it resonates for you as well. Yeah, work on self-respect. But I also feel with the respect card, with this, that it's important to not do that with anger. From anger, don't try to not do that. From frustration or anger, don't lash out. Try to always just stay calm and stay connected to your inner being, to love in a way. Even if someone is being an asshole, don't get angry, because then you actually... If you do get angry, you get yourself out of alignment as well when you do that. And that's not going to work. Then you get this action-reaction again. Right? So that's try to stay calm. And if ever there's something going on. Right? So, yeah. But I do need to lose... I do need to not lose hope and trust. No, and maybe Shannon, maybe you are still healing from that, right? That because we did have the healing card in there, and this is the 7 of stones in this deck, but this is in default tarot is the 7 of pentacles, which is a card of waiting for things to come into fruition. It's a card of patience. It's a card of time. It's not a fast energy thing. It means that it's going to take time. So maybe you are still healing from that a bit, right? Yeah, only you can be you. Hi, thank you. Yeah, I did come back. I'm now doing the reading. I'm moving to the second set in a minute. I'm sorry about that, but you can catch the first one and the choosing, in the recap. It's I'm sorry. Otherwise, I had to be waffling on here forever. And at some point you have to make a choice, and okay, now I'm going to start, right? But it's fun. I like it to do this live. So, yeah, I'm glad that it resonates for you guys. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. Alrighty, then we're going to numbers 2. I hope there's someone who chose number 2. Who's here now? Let's see. I'll first show you the cards one by one, and then I'm going to get into the reading. I can't show them all in one go, really. Then you can't see them. So this is the Knight of Vessels. And I was using... Yeah. It's these things do take time to heal. It just does take time. Don't lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. There was 4 choices. 4 choices. This is the second one. And it's about love. It's a love reading for what you can expect or have to do for the coming months. For a love reading. So again, for numbers 2, we have the Knight of Vessels, and then the Wolf, which is the King of Stones, King of Pentacles normally, and the Woodward is the Strength card in normal tarot. And the Lovers, we have the Lovers come up in the numbers 2, Sept and the Star. Now, what I got from this, I have to tap into this for a bit again. I feel that if you choose this number 2, that it's time for you to become a little bit, especially in combination with what I get from the Wolf. It's time for you to get a bit more active again. That maybe maybe you want a relationship or want new love or want to find love, but you have kind of been here in the back. Here is a lake or something. Let's just say it's a lake, right? It's like you have been just swimming around there forever and ever and ever, not doing anything. Maybe just talking about wanting love and thinking about wanting love and a new relationship, but not really actively doing anything. I feel like with the wolf, the way he's on that rock crying out, howling, that you have to now become more active in that area, in the sense that go out again or go on dating sites again, make an effort again, make sure that you get, like the wolf, that you get heard and that you get seen, and that you can meet people, that people can find you as well, right? If you're just swimming around there in the back there, just swimming around and around and around, no one can find you. So you have to be visible if you want to find love, right? So meaning maybe you were just staying indoors or hanging out with your close circle of friends and talking about how badly you want a new partner in a relationship. But if you're not, if no one can see you or hear you or whatever, then how the hell is a new partner gonna get in touch with you? So for you, I do feel it's time to now start moving out of your comfort zone. Get out of your ruts and your routines and your comfort zone. Start moving. This is streaming water again. There's action, there's movement. So start moving. Get out there again. Get seen. Get heard. Make sure that someone can find you. All right. That's good. Yeah, I can't read at the same time, because then I have to look over there again, and I have the lens of the camera is here. So, but I'll check in between. Let's see, 3. Okay, tiger's eye. Good. I'm happy to hear that it's spot on for you. Because in a way, if this resonates with you, this is in a way quite easily sorted so far, right? Getting out of your comfort zone. That's quite easy to do. And if you find it scary to do that, which can happen, if you've been stuck in that lake, for instance, right, in your comfort zone, not going out or whatever, then it can become quite scary to actually go outdoors. But then just take baby steps, just small steps. Don't push yourself too far in one go. Just build it up a little bit if you find it a bit scary to do that. Also, with the strength card, I feel that it's important that you have the and that you need that. You need this in order to do this, to get out of your comfort zone. Inner drive, inner belief, inner strength, drive as well in yourself. Believe in yourself, inner strength to also do it. To also take that step. To go out there, to get out of your comfort zone. Like this, he's doing that as well, right? He's also on the move. And he's quite stable on the inside. That is what the strength card is about. It's being quite balanced on the inside. Having this confidence, inner strength. So work on that as well. And you need that in order to make that step to get out of your comfort zone. And also, I feel... if you have that inner strength and confidence, etc., it's also important that you know what you want, and that you, that lover's card in this deck. I always find that so funny, because it's you can look at it in a couple different ways, as if they could be standing in front of that tree, they could be standing maybe behind the tree, but often I see it as if they are standing with the tree in between them. And now this reading, I also feel that tree is in between them, and you do not want to have obstacles in between you and a possible partner. You want to be able to really see each other without obstacles, without looking through your own inner filters. Ego things like low self-esteem or insecurities or doubts or not feeling good enough or whatever limiting thoughts, beliefs and things you have stuck in your craw. If that tree would be gone, then you can really see each other for who you really are. Be you. That's what I'm getting all of a sudden. Be you. Really be you. If you go out and want to meet someone, just really be you. Don't pretend to be someone else. Because if you would do that, then you put a tree in between you and someone else. And then there's obstacles and filters. And then they can't see you for who you really are. And you don't want that. So dare to really be you. And that's where this inner strength and confidence also comes in. Dare to just really be authentic. I hope that also resonates for people. That you recognize that. Maybe you have a tendency to not do that in when you are in touch with people, especially with a potential lover, that maybe you start wearing masks or something. And I feel it's very important that you do not do that, or do not do that anymore. Really be pure. And let's see. Yeah, again, follow your intuition, your inner guidance. Not go by masks or anything. There is also a bit of healing likely still. But also the message that your dreams will come true is also part of the star. This is the star, right? It's healing and the message your dreams will come true. But inner guidance as well. Following your intuition, your inner guidance. So again, yeah, I do get that authentic, being authentic, not wearing masks. And wearing masks is something we all do, really, in life. But especially when it comes to a connection with a potential partner, it's important that you are as authentic and real as can be. Right? So, yeah. And them too, of course. But, yeah. Okay. Huh? You do feel comfortable being vulnerable. Oh, you don't? Yeah. Yeah, there we have it. Thank you for that confirmation. Thank you for that confirmation. Well, work on that. Really, really, really work on that, on your inner strength. And just take small steps, If ever there's something you want to do or have to do or feel you want to do with, and it's out of your comfort zone, then don't make that step too big, because then it's too scary. Just take small steps, baby steps. Slow and steady wins the race as well. And if you start taking small steps, and then chances are you're going to succeed and feel good about it, then it will inspire you to take another small step, and then another and another. Right? And then by doing that, by taking these small steps, you are actually you're actually stretching your comfort zone. Is at some point the stuff that you now find scary to do, if you start taking small steps towards doing that anyway, maybe 2 weeks from now or maybe 2 months from now, is going to be normal. It's not going to be scary at all anymore. It's not going to be outside of your comfort zone anymore. So you're just stretching that little by little by little. Don't take too big a step. That's with it. So I'm doing a reading right now with Sept. I'm not doing requests, so to speak. Sorry about that. No, you're not too late. I have started a reading. So if you want the full reading and the choosing with crystals, etc., then you will have to watch it in the recap. Yeah, that's for Sept. It's a love reading for what you can expect to come up the next month. Ready. For numbers 2, we have a Romance Angels card as well, of course, and then we're gonna get disengagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, that could mean that you are going to meet someone, but if you're single, it's not likely, of course. I don't think, anyway, that if you are not seeing anyone and you're single, that within a month you are going to get engaged. So I'm going to take this, that if you're single, that especially considering the message for the numbers 2, that there will be improvement in you actually going out there, being heard, being seen, just taking these steps out of your comfort zone. So that is then already moving to a higher level, to a higher tier in your love level, right? If you now are making the decision to leave that lake behind and to start swimming to other places, so you can be. So I hope that is clear. So this is likely then not going to be an engagement, but it will be an improvement by you going out of your comfort zone. You might in actual fact meet someone. That can happen. That can happen within a month. You know, you can meet someone tomorrow or tonight even. Right? That can happen. So there is going to be improvement. Doesn't have to be an engagement. Likely isn't within a month. That's a bit, that's pushing it, right? So I hope this resonates really for people who chose number 2. Yeah, you want to be engaged, don't we all? But yeah, I mean, come on, I get that, alright? But in a month to get engaged from being single and to getting engaged to be married within a month is a bit, you know, it would be wonderful if it happened. It would be absolutely wonderful. But the chances of that happening, I do think, are slim. But never say never. Never say never. Yeah, always be positive. Yeah, hi Megan. Yeah, I'm live. I'm doing a reading for Sept, pick a card reading on love, what you can expect the coming months. But I'm moving to the 3rd set. So if you want to, watch the choosing, etc., etc., then you will have to watch the recap. I'm sorry. And yeah, I have to really go on because there was more people who are still waiting likely for their choice to come up. And I'm getting really hungry. It's 5:45. I'm starving. But I'm enjoying this tremendously. I really like this. So, yeah. Did you, Key? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. You also had 2. Then there's number 2. Okay, numbers 3. I'm first going to show you the cards. And then I'm going to do the reading. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you. Righty. Number 3. The first card is the happiness card. The 10 of cups, 10 of vessels in this deck. Then we have the 8 of stones, skill. The skill card, and the 2 of bows, decision, and the queen of arrows. Yeah, I have to check that one. The swan, queen of arrows. Okay, what I feel with this is if you chose number 3, I think you are actually doing quite well, because this is the 10 of vessels card, right? It's completion, fulfillment. It's a happy card. It's happiness. I think you are actually doing really quite well in the sense of feeling good, feeling happy. But with the rest of the reading with the cards, and I feel that you, when it comes to finding a partner, finding love, you have not really got a clear picture of what it is you need and want in order to be happy. And you have to work on that, and you have to really seriously take your time to get that clear. Because there's all these options here. All these options. There's all these cups. And it's almost as if you put all these cups out there and are actually just waiting for whatever is going to come in. But it's going to work much... Yeah, I find this difficult to explain. It's going to be much easier to find that one right person for you if you know what you're looking for. Right? If you know what you're looking for, it's always like looking for a needle in a haystack. But what if you actually have 10 haystacks to go through to find that needle? And that's a bit what I get from this. There is 10 cups, so 10 haystacks that you have to go through to find the needle. If you know what you want, what you need in a relationship from a partner in order to be happy, it's going to be a lot easier to find that person. It's going to save you a lot of hassle, a lot of time, and I feel that your energy, you're just spreading it to sin. And if you know what you want, you can go after it. I hope that's clear what I'm trying to explain here. Because somewhere in here, in this, oh my god, my battery's about to die. Oh my god. Somewhere in this water is the right person for you. But if you don't know what you want, it's going to be really difficult to find him. So you have to focus, work on that, get clear what it is that you need and want. So that it becomes easier. And then you can also make that decision then. Then you have the passion, the drive, and you can make the decision because you have the clarity. This is what I need. This is what I want. Don't want that. Dump that. And then, it's much easier to then just go there, find that person. Because it might still be a needle in a haystack, but at least then it's just one haystack, right? It's then instead of 10. So, yeah, there you have it, Jacqueline. Yeah, it's really important that you work on that, so you get clear what it is you want. I do have to keep an eye now out on my battery. This is really annoying. I'm not certain if I can plug it in so it can go on a bit longer. And then we have the swan. Once the swan, the Queen of Swords, is not controlled by her emotions. She does have emotions. She feels her emotions, but she uses them the right way, so to speak. She's not controlled by them. So she's not like a drama queen or anything. She's really quite strong, empowered and confident. And in this case, with this reading, it's also like if she is going towards the direction to what she wants, what she needs. She knows what is good for her, what fits with her, the kind of man, the kind of relationship. And all the rest that doesn't work out, she's leaving behind here. She's swimming away from that. She really knows what she wants, this queen. And she wants her king. And she knows what kind of man that is. So it's really important that you get clarity on that. It's really, really quite important. And your message from the romance angels is flirt. And extend your light-hearted energy to others. Flirt is not just flirt with other men and willy-nilly. It's basically having more fun, being more playful, smiling more. Not just with men if you're a woman, or with women if you're a man, but just with everyone really, enjoying life more, being a bit more light-hearted, just be a bit more playful and flirty and just have fun and loosen up a little bit and that's important for you to learn to do that. I hope that resonates as well for you. So then I'm quickly moving on to the numbers 4. I have to now go fast because my battery is 19%. And I want to get your reading done. And this is the other deck. For the 4th set I had the Green Witch Tarot deck. This is really peculiar. We had a Sun card. Then we have the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups card. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Wands card. Now I feel that this is glorious, there's abundance, everything's beautiful in this scenario, right? There's abundance, everything's flowering and blooming and flourishing. But in a way, you are not happy, it doesn't fulfill you. In the sense that you can have about $100 million, but if there's still a gap on the inside, if you don't really love yourself and so on, it doesn't matter whether you have 100 million or 1 million or maybe just $1,000 a month. You're not going to be happy and you're not going to feel fulfilled. And I feel that's the case with you if you chose number 4, that you're actually going off. There's this missing cup here, right? There's room for a 9th cup. And that's the cup to do with self-love. I feel that you're going off to find that self-love, to fill your own, that void on the inside. And it's really important that you do that. So you can then actually be really happy. maybe you have been overly focused on material stuff, thinking that that will make you happy. You know, maybe that if you feel sad or depressed or whatever, that you tend to start buying things like clothes or food or books or whatever, and then you feel that joy for a brief moment, but that wears off really fast, doesn't it? And then maybe then you want to buy something else again, right? And so it's important that you learn to fill that gap on the inside yourself, so you don't depend on external sources anymore to feel happy. And also, if the external sources are good, you're still not going to feel happy as long as you are missing that cup. So it's really vitally important. And then, yeah, this is for the next, for the month that's coming up. So it's important that you pay heed to that, that you do something about that, work on that. And with this, I feel that this, the Nine of Pentacles, this is quite happy setting. And I feel in this case, I don't know if you can see it still, the lizard here, that you are that lizard and you are observing other people, to learn from other people. How are they doing that? How are they being happy? What are they doing to be happy and to interact and whatever? Something about observing and learning from other people. Could be maybe as well that it's just observing other people. And that you learn from that, how to do that. But it can also maybe mean that to get that cup, to fill that cup, your own self-love and to the validation, self-respect and so on is also connected with that. That you are going to find some help from someone with it. I really feel, I've never had that before with this card, that you are like that lizard who's observing what does happiness look like? How does that work? And, you know, so observing other people, the vibe they exude, and, yeah, how they go about it. And also, I feel it's to do with wanting to take responsibility for that process of finding that missing cup and self-love, and really be willing to commit yourself to finding that, to fill the void on the inside, and to do the work, to put in the time, the energy, maybe even money if it requires coaching or a workshop or whatever, you know. Because we have the Ten of Wands come up. And then for me this is saying that you know that cup, that missing cup, is there in that circle on the top of that mountain with a glorious light around it. There is your self-love, your self-confidence, self-respect, all these glorious, wonderful things that you need with this card. With the missing cup. But you do have to be willing to go up that mountain, to climb that mountain, to get there. Even if it means that you have to carry 10 wands on your back. So it's not going to be a walk in the park. You then still have to be willing to put in the work and the time just for you, for yourself, for your happiness in life. So you can also find happiness with a partner in life. Yeah, so I hope that resonates. I'm sorry that I'm not watching over there. I have to look on my computer screen to read all your comments, and I'm running out of battery. I will look in a minute. I still have a little bit of battery juice left, but I wanted to make sure that I had the reading over with, so my phone doesn't die in the middle of a live reading, because that would suck, wouldn't it? And for you, number 4, the Romance Angel card. Well, if you see that, I think you're going to be really willing to put in that work to find that cup and fill that void on the inside. I mean, look at that. Soulmates. That is what... I'm getting goosebumps all over now. That's what awaits you if you do that work. You're going to meet a soulmate. And I don't know, for some reason or other, I did focus on singles for this reading. I feel that some of you who chose number 4 are actually not really single. Maybe not in a serious, really committed relationship just yet, but maybe you are seeing someone. I don't know. But this, it is worth putting in that work, putting in the effort to fill the gap on the inside, and, you know, because this is what awaits you if you do that. If you do that work. So isn't that wonderful? So that was your reading number 4. Now I'm going to see what people have said. I don't know. Was there someone who chose number 4 who is still watching? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people tuning in and then a bit late. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was doing a pick a card reading on love, what you can expect on love for the coming month, for a month. So what you have to do, what you can expect, or what you can heal, or whatever, just concerning love for singles mostly. I focused on single people, so that's what the reading was about, and it was a pick a card reading. So yeah, at some point I then start the reading, and if you then come in halfway through, yeah, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? I'm sorry about that, but if you want to do it, you can still go back and forget what you saw that I showed just now. Because then you're biased, right? And you have to choose your own set. Rebecca, hi. Number 2. Right. Which deck? I'm not certain what you mean. Which deck I'm using. This is the Wildwood Tarot. And the numbers 4 is the green witch. So, righty. Anyhow, number 4 going. Yeah, I done number 4 just now. That was the green witch deck. That reading. And then you can choose, I suppose, once I'm gone. Yeah, I have to go. I have to eat. I'm hungry. It's 6 o'clock. I'm hungry. I need my dinner. I've been on for about an hour. I think almost 15 minutes. Yeah. So, and then you can choose, go back to the beginning of the recording and then choose your set. The one that resonates with you. And I can charge my phone as well. I'm at 15%. Yeah, it's almost empty. So anyhow, everyone who was here with me, my first live reading on YouTube, thank you for watching. I enjoyed it tremendously, and I will certainly do it again at some point, and yeah, it of course always going to be awkward if people tune in when I'm busy with it. That can't be helped then. So I don't know if I will be on tomorrow. I have some other things I first have to finish off. Still have to do a personal reading, and I also have some stuff to do with a workshop that starts on High Value Woman, starts on Monday. Yeah, so it depends. It's just intuition, If I really feel like doing a reading, then I'm just gonna be on, and that can be maybe then even twice a day, and it's just, I'm not going to force myself to do something. I really have to feel it, I have to feel the passion, the drive, and inspiration, and then, yeah, so maybe, don't know, yeah, so number 4 was picked for me, alrighty, yeah, well, that is indeed possible, that it is, that was your deck. You could still check Soul Curious once I switch off. You can still go back to the beginning with the choosing. I think that was about 10 minutes in the video or something. If you would actually have gone for that crystal as well, or for one of the other ones. Maybe there's another message in there for you. You could just see. So, yeah. Yeah. Righty. So thank you. Thank you all for being here and for watching, tuning in, and the chats and all that stuff. And I liked it. I absolutely enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And yes, I will be back again on live, because this is just too much fun. Wishing you a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye bye.